Okay, everybody, I'm sorry that I had to do part two to this thing. I have was interrupted and I about lost my shit, so I had to calm down for a few minutes. In my calming down ability, the video's out there. I just can't fucking find it. But there is a video where Trump literally told a man, and I ain't talking about the one in 1992 that I didn't know about that I played in video one. There's literally him out there talking to a man. You have a pretty cute daughter. I'll be dating her in 10 years. I think the girl was 8 years old or she was 10 years old. And he said he'd still be dating her between 8 and 10 years. I know the video's out there. If that doesn't disturb you, nothing will. Nothing that I say from this point about this man will never, ever convince you that this man is no good. And I mean nothing. Nothing I say will ever convince you to not be faithful to this guy. And it doesn't matter if you're a female, it doesn't matter if you're a male, it doesn't matter what your lifestyle is. You have a man who, in his first term, went after the alphabet community, which is even worse if you're a member of the alphabet community and you voted for him. I mean, that's probably the worst of all, especially what if you're an alphabet community and you're Asian and you were hitting around with Trump 2020 and all this shit, and then he's coming after Asians. Let me give you a quick recap of his first month in office. When February got here, he went directly after Black History Month. His first strike, to Tuskegee Airmen. Let it sink in. If you're black and you voted for this, he went after the Tuskegee Airmen, and that's your fault. And as far as I'm concerned, I have no F's to give other than to you. Pick a finger. There's only two. Yeah, that one there is just for you. And that holds bolt to all of the Native Americans / American Indians, not the pretendians, that voted for him, because the second strike was the Navajo Code Talkers. And if you're Native and you voted for this punk piece of filth, that middle finger that I just gave to black people was for you. Now, if you are the following and you voted for him, that finger's also for you. Because he went after people in Arlington Cemetery. Hold on. Let me explain this to y'all. Y'all want to know why I'm going so hard on this human piece of filth who didn't serve yet caused everybody in Arlington. This is my government name. This is my cat card. This is my veterans card. My dog tags are behind that towel. And to every veteran and every man and woman who are of the following: Black, Hispanic, Mexican, and Latin. He wanted all of our people of color's graves marked at Arlington so he could find them and remove them from military history. And before anybody says, no, he didn't, oh yeah, he did. Because he went as far as going after Jackie Robinson, yes, the baseball player who also served in the military, to get his ass also removed from military history. And you guys think that this man is not racist? You need to look in the mirror and you need to ask yourself, are you racist? Or do you just support racist ideology, which, in my opinion, makes you equally as racist as the racist pygmy did you fucking follow or support? And yeah, I know there's 660 of you here, and I know that I'm going to lose some of you because it happens every time that I make a Trump video. I lose more followers than I gain, and that's okay. The door's always open. My policy here is really quite simple. I give you 99.9. If I have to give you the whole 1,000, then it's pretty fucking bad. When it comes to Trump, the whole 1,000 will still not convince you that you voted for a racist who was held sexually responsible for penetrating E. Jean Carroll. And now he's going after Asian students. For what? Because they're Asian? He specifically said he's going after Chinese students. And yet, Hong Kong has opened their door to all students from Asia to go to Hong Kong University with their visas, because Hong Kong University is one of the prominent schools outside of Harvard, Princeton, and Yale that, Trump's mostly just going after Harvard. But, I mean, remember the Japanese guy said in video one, He was a Harvard student. He was Japanese. They sent him home for overfishing. So, letting that be said, you should be fair warned that if you were Asian and you voted for this, you fucked your own people. Remember that the next time you jump up and holler Trump 2020. I have a friend who's Filipino that I follow on TikTok. He got his American citizenship. He took a picture with his American citizenship next to a picture of Trump and Vance. He posted that picture a week and a half before the Japanese guy who's married to an American citizen who's Asian. They have 3 kids. He's 1 semester away from being a doctor, and he got sent back to Japan for overfishing. So ask yourself, if you're Asian, ask yourself, what would I do if that was my cousin? 1 week away, 1 semester away from being a doctor. And I voted for the human piece of filth that just sent him back to Japan so he might not get his degree as a doctor. And what if that same doctor needed to be in the place that he needed to be so he could save someone that you care about, like your grandmother or your sister or your daughter or your wife or your son? But because you voted for Felon 47, he can't do that. And he may have been the guy that could have made the surgery a smashing success. Or more importantly, what if he's the doctor who could have finally cured AIDS, herpes, meningitis, mumps, measles? What if he's that guy? But you voted against him getting this degree because you voted in Felon 47. And now somebody close to you is going to die because the one doctor who would have been able to do something can't get his medical license because, oh, well, he got deported and sent back to Japan. See, y'all don't think about things like that before you get in that booth and vote. Well, I got eggs, I got gas. I got a 6-year-old daughter that get raped by the asshole down the street, or by your brother, or your cousin twice removed, out of revenge. I'm going to rape my 16-year-old niece to pay back her daddy for being a douchebag. Now, I'm not a woman, but I've done this before. So we'll do this again. Bear with me while I make myself some boobs. This is the proof point. For those who have no idea what the fuck is going on, this is the proof point. I'm not a cross-dresser, but this is the proof point. Okay? This is literally to prove a point at what you've done. Alright? Let's go this way. I gotta start all over, y'all. Sorry. This towel's actually pretty fucking big. Both of them. So, fold it. Flip it. Go here. Go here. Roll with it, baby. Roll. One titty. Now remember, I'm going to be your 16-year-old daughter. This is going to be fun. See, acting at its best now. Because I want you to look your daughter in the face and explain to her when she gets diddled by her daddy's brother or her daddy's best friend or her cousin twice removed. I'll say that's an F cup, baby. Big boobies. Yeah. I'm your 16-year-old daughter. Right now, I look fine. I look great. I play basketball. I do all kinds of sporty things. And I'm a virgin. I'm having fun with my life. Nothing can go wrong. I stay after school. I have good girlfriends. I get A's in school. No, I'm doing a damn thing. Well, one night, y'all go out. And Uncle Billy Bob has to watch me. Uncle Billy Bob takes advantage of me. Uncle Billy Bob rapes me until y'all get ready to come home for like 4 hours because you and Mom are getting busy in the back seat. Uncle Billy Bob's also been diddling my little sister and my older sister. I'm the middle kid. This is me, 8 months later, too afraid to tell my parents what happened with me and Uncle Billy Bob. Now, this is your 16-year-old daughter. She had a good future, but your orange Cheeto giant has decided that she's going to keep this, and there's nothing you can do about it. But let's put icing on the cake. Uncle Billy Bob is a cop, and he's your sister's brother. Let that image sink in. You know, disgusting as that is, let that image sink in. You know, I didn't make the stomach properly, you know, or the boobs, but no. This is a lesson that you all seem to need to learn. As you know, you're not racist, but let's say it's your big sister's boyfriend. He happens to be a black man, and you're not. You're any color but that. Yeah. And your older daughter has him. I'm 8 years old. I'm 5 years old. I have no boobs. There's nothing on me that should have attracted a man to me. I'm Lena Medina. Sinking in yet? You voted for this. I have no rights. I'm a 5-year-old white girl. I have no rights. I'm a 5-year-old Asian girl. I have no rights. I'm a 5-year-old Native girl. I have no rights. I'm a 5-year-old Hispanic. I'm a Latin girl. I'm a Mexican girl. When's it going to kick in that you voted for this? Are you going to be able to look me in my face as my daddy? Not my love daddy, but my daddy. The motherfucker that took a couple of hours of fun with my mom. And 9 months later, here I am. The apple of your eye. The baby that you didn't really want. But you fell in love with me from day one. And here I am. Your 5-year-old beanpole. Knocked up by your best friend. Or my older sister's boyfriend. Or somebody that you blinked and didn't think that I would do this stuff to your child. But here she is, stuck in the middle with you. Yeah, you may think this bitch is a joke. Sadly, in voting for the red-headed stepchild, you voted away your daughter's rights for eggs and gas. How do you possibly sleep at night? How do you feel knowing that what I just done could have been your reality? Could have been the next step in human evolution for your family. And instead of doing what's right, we all decided that eggs and gas was much more important than our daughter's rights. Now, I could have done a little bit more, maybe did an improv of it, and maybe I could have did something from the alphabet community. But the point is to drive the point home. This is what we voted for. And for the next 4 years, massive deportations, putting little girls and little boys in Ziplocs, somehow don't seem to affect none of you. But it will.